Alright guys, in today's video we're going to do a torture towing test with this truck here. This is my 2013 F250, 6.2 gas, about 216,000 miles. It's been a work truck its whole life, and we're going to be towing in a big heavy trailer full of scrap. Some of you guys that watch me is a scrap guy, but this truck's been a good truck. It's got 373 gears, and it's got a heavy duty lift gate, sideboards. And we did this test. I actually filmed it beforehand, but we did this test. It was me, my helper Joe, in the back seat. I have about 400 or 500 pounds of tools. It was a full tank of gas, so we were loaded up extremely heavy. We had about 9,500 pounds between the weight of the trailer and the scrap that was on the truck. I think it was 6,400 pounds. It was a bunch of cast iron boilers. You'll see the load first. I'll put a little clip in there of what we actually towed, and then I'll show you. Now, when we did the test, we stopped on the middle of the hill, about 6% grade. We stopped in the middle of the hill, and then I floored it to accelerate, and it took about, I think it was 20-something seconds. I'd have to go through and look at it, but yeah, so I want to show you what these trucks can do. The time was, it felt very slow, but I mean, we were stopping in the middle of the hill towing. And we didn't stop and get a run at it. We stopped right in the middle of the hill and then just went. That's how I do my test. That's how I test it. I did the previous test towing 4,000 pounds with my yellow F-150, and it breezed through like it wasn't there. This truck's obviously more powerful, but we were towing a lot more weight. And this truck weighs 3,000 pounds more than my F-150. So, all right, guys, I'm going to show you what we were hauling now. Alright guys, and just like that, it didn't take long. I mean, the elapsed time was probably about an extra 15 minutes to strip the tin off it and everything. This one, I'm not going to lie, was a pain in the ass. They're usually not like that. But that's what they look like, all naked. They don't look rusty like those. I've been sitting there for a week, or a couple days, 7 days, yeah, 5 days. But yeah, this trailer's ready to go now. I just got to put some straps along the back. We're going to put this stuff in these oil tanks on the other trailer. Now this one is steel. It's thick, but it has fire brick in the middle of them. Some don't, some do. I already know this one does. And I'm not gonna, they won't take it for tin, because another thing, it's steel, so I'd have to cut it with a torch because it's over the limits of width and height. Like that one is close to the limit to be considered short steel, but it's breakable cast. They'll pick that thing up and they'll just grab it, and they don't charge me. They just break them. I brought one of these one time. It was a little bigger than this, and they were like, But I mean, but then you say, what about this piece? But I already told them about that piece. But it's yeah, just, they're expecting that. I mean, this thing looks like it's heavy, but this thing has more water in it. I bet you it only weighs 200 pounds because it's a steel one, where that weighs about 350. That's a smaller one. At least. About 350. Most of them are between 350 and 400. So that makes, I thought this was going to make 10, so that's 9. So there's 9 of those guys, ranging between 400 to 550. That's the smallest one out of all of them. A lot of them, that's only a 3-plate. A lot of the ones I have on here were 4s and 5s, and big 3s, like the Well-McLean 3s. But all right, guys, we're going to be backing up this and taking it to the scrapyard now. All right, acceleration test uphill, heavy load. We'll see what the weight is. Oh, ooh, we're up in the RPMs. We're gone. So 6% grade, guys.
I think it's more than that.
It might be more. We'll say 6%.
Wow. So
we'll hit 60 before the hill, though. And that's 60 right where it shifted. We'll see what the time comes out to be, guys, but I'm pretty sure we're towing about 8,000 to 9,000 pounds. I'll have the weight in the bottom, or actually it'll be on the screen. All right, guys. We had 6,340 pounds, a little less than I thought. I was hoping it was more. Price is $350 gross ton. It's okay. We made $707. So I don't know if I have $1,100 in. All right, guys, so as you can see from the video, we pulled on the scale just a hair under 17,000 pounds. So we were just a hair under 17,000 pounds. We were towing 6,400-ish pounds. And yeah, the truck did pretty good. I mean, the trailer that I was using in that was 22-foot load trail. With the wood sides, it weighs about 3,200 pounds. But like I said, there was 2 of us in it. Truck's got a lift gate on it, which it wouldn't have stock, which is 400 pounds. The sideboards, a headache rack, and a bunch of tools behind the seat. A full tank of gas. I mean, it was, you know, my buddy Joe, my helper's 250 pounds, plus I'm 250 pounds. You know, so it wasn't as light as the truck would have been to make it be faster time. You know, you don't think 1,000 pounds of weight makes a difference when you're accelerating uphill, but it actually does. But yeah, guys, this truck has been awesome. And anybody locally who wants to hook their truck up to the trailer, we can get it to 10,000 pounds and do the same test. Because people are like, oh, that's slow as fuck, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it is slow as fuck, but it's a truck with over 200,000 miles on it. That's made me 100,000 plus a year for the past, I don't know, 8 years. So you guys could say what you want. I mean, it's been a work beast its whole life. It has all the tools in it. And, you know, I mean, there's like 15 ratchet straps, toolboxes, socket sets, jacks, that heavy toolbox. There's all ratchet straps down in there. Another socket set. I mean, another heavy 30, 40, 50 pound bag. Jacks under the seat. Like, it's just a rolling toolbox. And then you got heavy pressure treated wood sides. And then the Tommy Gate G2, you can look. That's 450 pounds just itself. Headache rack. I mean, I probably got, with the chain and just dirt in the back, I probably got, and tools and stuff in the corner, I probably got, you know, 200 pounds of stuff. So, all right, guys, that's my little acceleration test. Another one of my YouTube subscribers wants to bring his Chevy down, and he wants to hook up to the trailer and do the same test in the same exact spot, guys. So we'll have some other trucks we'll test. Yeah, so if you want to see them, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You know, leave a comment. And if anybody's in the Northeast PA area, Scranton, Hawley, Honesdale area that watch me, you want to hook your truck up to the trailer and we'll time it and see how it compares to the vehicles I have. That's all we could do. I'd like if somebody had some newer vehicles. I mean, my father-in-law has a Toyota Tundra, twin turbo. Maybe we can get Uncle Joe out here to hook up to the trailer. And we'll see. Uncle Joe? All right, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace. And I'll see you in the next one.